What is going on, guys? Taylor Stuber with SharpSportsNetwork.com bringing you my big three for this Tuesday 4-game NBA slate. Really appreciate you guys taking some time out of your day to watch my video. And if you guys want to enter for a free NBA season pass, all you have to do is subscribe, like this video, and then comment below with your favorite play of the day, selecting a winner every single Monday. If you want to join the team, it's SharpSportsNetwork.com. Links are all up in the description, but let's just jump right into it. So the first player I want to talk about is Bradley Beal. He's the first player, that big three that I really want to get into all of my lineups today. He's been great all year, and he's playing massive minutes, and especially with Isaiah Thomas out, he's been running the point a bit more. His assist percentage has been coming up a bit, but he's struggled a bit lately, but that's no surprise when you look at the matchups that he's been up against. Orlando, Philadelphia, Miami, Clippers, all top 10 teams in terms of defensive rating. Very good teams, all have capable defenders, capable of defending a guy like Bradley Beal and double teaming him because the team is so injured. They don't have many other players to focus on besides Beal. I expect against this Charlotte team, who's fourth in the league in terms of defensive rating, to really bounce back today. And actually on our site, on our NBA optimizer and projection system, he is the highest projected player today. And if you guys join the team, you get that for completely free. But yeah, Bradley Beal today, he's projected higher than Trae Young, than Joel Embiid, guys that are more expensive than him. Bradley Beal's a guy I want to get in to all of my lineups. If you take Isaiah Thomas and Thomas Bryant off the court this year, Bradley Beal has a massive 33.6% usage rating, an assist percentage of 23.2%. He's only averaging 1.19 fantasy points per minute, but that has a lot to do with the last 4 games in those really tough defensive matchups. And like I mentioned earlier, he's playing these massive minutes. It's easy to project him for 38 minutes today. If the game stays competitive, which it should, with the highest team total, or the highest implied game total on the slate at 234. It dropped to 229, but still by far the highest on the slate. The spread's only 2.5 points. So if this game stays competitive, and this matchup against Charlotte, who I mentioned before is the 4th worst team in terms of defensive rating, he could play upwards of 42 minutes. That's not out of the realm of possibilities. Want to get a good bit of Bradley Beal today. He's my favorite spend up today, and he's relatively cheap compared to how much he's going to play and whatnot. And in that same game, it's going to be Ish Smith. They just yet to up his price enough to where I don't want to play him. He's playing 34 minutes a game, starting at the point guard without Isaiah Thomas out. Isaiah Thomas is out yet again. Ish Smith over here on FanDuel, 5.2K. And then over here on FantasyDraft, the sponsor of this video, is only 10.2K. I'm going to start my lineups with Bradley Beal, Ish Smith, and I'm going to feel very confident about it, especially in this Washington-Charlotte game. I really want to be overweight on this game because a couple of these games really are underwhelming. So I want to be overweight on this game. Try to gain whatever edge I can get on the field, and that's going to be overweight on guys like this, who are going to be relatively high owned, but I think with so many studs on the slate, he's going to go a bit lower owned than he should. When I'm talking about Bradley Beal, Ish Smith, one of the best values on the slate, and from what I've seen, he's really not that high owned compared to what I thought he would be. I thought he would be more in the 40 and 50% range, but it's looking more in the 20 and 30% range. I would expect him to be higher as the day progresses. But I love Ish Smith. And if you guys want to have a shot at our free NBA cheat sheets, all you have to do is sign up on Sharp Sports on FantasyDraft.com using code SharpSports. Link is in the description. Let us know, show us some proof on Twitter, and we will get you guys set up with a free NBA season pass over here on Fantasy Draft. And the last guy I want to talk about is one Julius Randle. I mean, this dude has just been an enigma this year. He's playing decent minutes. He leads the team in usage. He's pretty much leads the team in assist percentage, leads the team for the most part in total rebound percentage. From starters and the guys that play big minutes at 14.3%. And he's facing a Portland team who ranks dead last in terms of allowing total rebounds per game. This Portland team, a very poor rebounding team and really poor in the paint defensively. Hassan Whiteside is a great shot blocker, but he's not a good rim protector. They allow a ton of points in the paint, and this is a matchup for Julius Randle that I think he absolutely eats in. We go over here to the Vegas odds. The over-unders at 223. It's risen 4.5 points despite only 51% of the votes are bets on the over. So that means that there's a ton of sharp money betting and big money betting on the over in this game. I expect this game to stay close. It's only a 9-point spread. Hopefully that scares some people off, but not me personally. And with Fizdale out of the coaching job, I expect them, like last game, to keep the rotation a bit tighter, run the starters a bit longer than usual. And we saw last game, Julius Randle played, I believe, 35 minutes this game. And if he's going to continue to play 34 plus minutes a game at this price, 7.3K on FanDuel, and the real bargain over here is on DraftKings, where he is only, I can't see him. Where he's only 6.4K. It's just entirely too cheap. And it's the same thing over here on FantasyDraft. I want to get a ton of Julius Randle. He's only averaging 1.03 fantasy points per minute on the year. But if he's playing 34 plus minutes, that's 34 points in a plus matchup. So he projects really well for me. I really like Julius Randle today. He's going to be one of my big three players. So yeah, Bradley Beal, Ish Smith, Julius Randle, you start your lineups off with those guys, and I would feel very, very confident in both cash games and GPPs. So if you like this video, would really appreciate you guys dropping a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and then comment below with your favorite play of the day if you want to enter for that giveaway for a free NBA season pass. Give us a follow on Twitter at Sharp Sports Network. Would really appreciate that, just because we are so close to 1,000. I believe we're 10 followers away from that. And then give me a follow as well at Taylor Stuber. Would really appreciate that. Yeah, so I really appreciate you guys taking some time out of your day to watch this video. Best of luck tonight, and until next time, peace.